We are back on the prairies, Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan. Moose Jaw hosting the Scotties back in 2015, and we are back here in 2020 on TSN. We kicked off the Scotties on Saturday, and we've already witnessed some sensational shots.
The chip and roll. Oh, what a great shot. Very nice.
This morning, we start off with two of the rookies in the field. Quebec's Noémie Verreault looks to bounce back after a loss last night. She's a Canadian junior champion, and yesterday Laura Walker began her Scotties career on a winning note. It's draw 3. Quebec battles Alberta. The Scotties continues. A beautiful facility, Mosaic Place, home to the Moose Jaw Warriors of the Western League. They're on a 7-game road trip, so we can bring you the Scotties. Our feature this morning, Quebec versus Alberta. And John Hamm, if you're watching, how Canadian is this event? We've got a Moose Jaw. We've got a Yellowknife. We've got a Goat Chain. I'm Brian Mudrick. I'm also Canadian. Very excited to have you on the morning draw once again. And Kathy, last night, what a matchup we had. It was Jennifer Jones, 6-time Scotties champion, versus Rachel Homan, 3-time Scotties champ. And it looks like Rachel is playing fantastic with some unfinished business from last year losing that final.
Well, that's a motivator for sure, and they looked very, very strong. Jennifer Jones played very well in that wild card game, and maybe it was a little bit of letting down after earning her way into the Scotties. But a tough first game in this fifth end. It really was how it kind of led to the demise of this team. Facing 3 because of a deep first shot, has to play a tap back, probably going to concede a point or two, but will bounce off, give 3, and that really was it.
It's still weird seeing Jennifer Jones wearing a wild card uniform, but she'll take it, not her best game, but she's in the field and still one of the favorites, even though she loses her opener. Meantime, Newfoundland and Labrador, a 6-3 victory over Team Yukon. Manitoba over Quebec, 9-4, and Alberta, an 8-3 win over Team Nunavut. So at the Scotties, the format, we have Pool A, Pool B, top 4 from each pool make a championship round of 8, and then at the end of the week, the top 4 will make the playoffs. So Kathy, a couple of rookie skips in our feature. Let's start with Laura Walker. You might know the name because she won a Canadian junior title back in the day with Rachel Homan, but she's here now for the first time at the Scotties, first time skipping as well.
Well, I thought she really did the right thing last night. They played maybe a less experienced Nunavut team, but they kept it very simple. Didn't force, had a chance to learn the ice and the draw weight. That's going to help her give some confidence for the rest of the week.
Noémie Verreault, 31 years of age, also a rookie skip out of Quebec. She lives in Chicoutimi. They lost their opener. What do you make of these rookies?
Well, just a different tactic. She played Carrie Anderson. That's really tough for an opener, but they played a ton of rocks in play. Her degree of difficulty was huge. Simplified today to stay in this game.
We're in Saskatchewan, home of the great Sandra Schmerler, and today is Sandra Schmerler Day on TSN as we raise money right across the country for babies in crisis. She was an incredible champion, and her legacy lives on.
The Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada.
Our goal is to win. We come here, we want to win the whole thing. First things first, though, we have to get ourselves into the championship pool and then into the playoffs, so we have, some mini goals along the way. And this is probably one of the strongest fields we've seen in a really long time, and that's exciting for us. We really want to prove ourselves kind of on the biggest stage, but it's going to come down probably to the last rock in a lot of our games, and we're going to have to be comfortable with that and be comfortable with maybe not winning every one and just hanging in there the whole way because every team here is so good.
It is our first morning draw, 2020 Scotties Tournament of Hearts, Quebec versus Alberta. Our first feature, it is time to meet the teams, brought to you by Home Hardware. Here's how we begin with Team Quebec. The skip is Noémie Verreault. Third is Alana Rutledge. Second, Marie-Pierre Cote. And at lead, Jill Rutledge. And for Team Alberta, out of the Saville Community Sports Center in Edmonton, skip Laura Walker. Third, Kate Cameron. Second, Taylor McDonald. And at lead, Nadine Scotland. And winning the draw to the button this morning was Team Alberta. So Alberta throwing the yellow stones, Team Quebec the red stones. as the rookie skip, 31-year-old Naomi Verreault, ready to put the broom down and get us going.
Thank you.
As Team Quebec here for the very first time. A number of rookies, all 4 on the ice, also looking for win number 1 now here in Moose Jaw after losing their opener. And the lead for Team Quebec is Jill Rutledge. So Kathy, I'm assuming after the first game you get used to the crowd, the ice, and for Team Quebec, maybe a chance to settle in. And as you mentioned, the opener really tough when you're taking on one of the favorites in Team Manitoba.
Well, it was. You know, I know that they've looked at who they had to play, and Carrie Anderson is not easy for any team in this field. And when you're a rookie and you're all new coming to this event, you're trying to learn the ice. You're trying to deal with all of the extras that aren't even the curling. It was a pretty tough first game, and they went very aggressive with Carrie, which, you know, they put them in a really good spot for the first 2, but it was really hard to sustain that. And so hopefully they've had a conversation overnight. They come with some experienced coaching in Michel Blais, and I'm hoping that he would have had the conversation about, let's not make it as complicated.
There you see Nadine Scotland, the lead for Team Alberta, and as you saw on the screen, Canadian junior silver back in 2011 out of Alberta, so she can obviously skip. She has all the tools in the toolbox for the team, and in chatting with Laura Walker yesterday before the competition, she said when they were looking for a new member of the team, Nadine really is that person. Has all the shots, has skipped before, knows the game really well, and has really fit in well with their team.
Now this team did a lot of curling early on in the year, talking about Alberta to try to get used to each other. Some big changes. Now some soft releases. That's something we're going to be watching with this Quebec team today. I noticed last night in the game that I was watching for updates, just that inexperience on arena ice where you have to throw that extra rotation and really throw at the stick. You can't afford to come out and let the rock come out of your hand because it's just going to curl so much more than you want it to.
Kathy, I always find it fascinating too. Here for the first time, beautiful new building, under 10 years old mosaic. And you look up and you see yourself on that big Jumbotron, and then you have another peek and go, oh wow, okay, that's me. Stay calm, stay cool. Here for the very first time. So yeah, Mosaic Place, a beautiful Jumbotron, and you take a peek and there you are.
Now with Alberta coming short, sorry Brian, a great chance here for Quebec and Marie-Pierre to get behind again, but in front of that T-line and put some pressure on Alberta.
Yep. Whoa, 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 whoa. Focus that girl. No, sis, just sis. Yep, yep. Yeah.
So there's that soft rotation. When it starts to curl, they are going to get movement that Team Alberta cannot get with their releases.
Still this side. Yeah. 2/3, 3/4. You're gonna have to keep telling me that. I know. Okay. All right, let's go. You got it, Tay. Nice and sharp. Peel. Whoa.
Looking for the double peel. Well, for Quebec, we've already talked a little bit about the aggressive play yesterday. And so for the key today for Naomi is to be crisp. That's the release thing that we've already talked about, so that they get what they expect out of it. And just simplify. Don't complicate things. When you're in trouble, bail early.
La ligne est serrée un peu. Wow! 5. Yep. 5. Just your weight. 4, 5. Yep. Yes, yes, yes. Go, go, go.
This is not the guard. They were calling to go around.
Go, go, go. Go, Amen. Go, 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 go. Yep. Great.
Very nice. Well, for Alberta, when you're a rookie skip, one of the people that you look to rely on is a third like Kate Cameron, who has a ton of experience right through a Scotties, and including a final appearance when she played with Michelle Englot. So rely on Kate to calm you down, to build you up. She really knows the right things to say and be precise. They talked about throwing guards. Well, that's not enough. Be very definitive in where you are going, because you're going to need that precision as the week goes on.
And the keys to the game are brought to you by Purex bathroom tissue, soft and absorbent for over 95 years. So for Team Quebec, a little heat early on here in this first end as Taylor McDonald tried that run back and couldn't quite remove that red stone, a little clip, but still 3 in the house right now for Team Quebec.
Now 3 in the house, and the bigger problem, Brian, is that her guard has taken away the out-turn draw right now.
Alana and this team out of the Chicoutimi, Glenmore, and Trois-Rivières curling clubs in Quebec.
Okay.
And they'll junk up the top a little bit more.
Try to make the double or try to get the roll. I don't mind trying the double if we overcurl.
Yeah, I don't think you got shot off the roll.
Nose. Firm? Yep.
If it overcurls, we just roll under. Okay. You got it, Kate. Firm, guys. Won't do much, hey, Tay? No. Okay.
And you mentioned her experience. Kate Cameron, time with Michelle Englot, and of course, Team Canada 1 year when Rachel Holman and their team went to the Olympics. So Team Canada going to Michelle Englot, and of course, Kate Cameron as well. Nice double from Cameron as the veteran sticks it.
No, that's her shot. Kate likes the big up weight and gets them out of a lot of trouble.
Control? Yep. Okay.
But by sticking there, they made the double, but it does allow the opportunity for Quebec to hit and roll back under. And even though there looks like there's a lot of room between those two guards, because the ice curls so much, it'd be really tough to get to the forefoot on a draw.
Whoa. Yep, Marie, go. Go, le ball.
You kind of come off the back of it here.
I have like 5 inches of air, so.
Okay. Like here? Sure.
A roll under by Kate will probably clip the back of the red buried stone and then scooch her straight back towards the forefoot.
Whoa.
Close.
10. Close.
Yep. Whoa.
10.
Whoa. Close. Whoa. Yep. Whoa.
Final stone here for Kate Cameron here in 1.
Anything?
Hit a little roll inside, and Team Alberta shot stone with hammer here in 1.
It was actually good there.
You know, Kathy, we have been lucky enough to watch some great finals over the years at the Scotties, but I look back to that final where that young lady played in, Michelle Englot, and losing to Rachel Holman in the final, and the shot Holman had to make to stay alive in 10. That was an
one of the
incredible
best.
game.
It was close?
That was so thin.
Bump. Yep. Let's go, Skipper. Elle a curlé quand même en pratique.
These are the shots that are so precise. So this is a bumper weight shot, and we've seen already in the little bit of the coverage that we've had to see, so 2 draws yesterday and the wild card game, that if you overthrow it in this spot, it will run very, very straight. And if you're soft at all, it's going to really curl. These in-between shots are the most difficult.
Yes, really hard. Whoa.
And Kathy, I'm right behind this sheet, and that was curling.
Whoa.
But they hold it, little roll, and they lie too.
Very nice shot. Rolls behind the corner guard. Both of them are buried.
Perfect.
How cognizant are you if you're Laura Walker and you see that release in knowing what you're broom and being careful you don't broom yourself to what you're seeing from your opposition?
Do you think we should just go this way?
You just don't watch. You know, you watch your own players because you know what their tendencies are rather than your opponents.
Like that? Yep. We're just trying to go right here? Yeah. Okay. Right there?
Yeah.
You got it, Laura.
So I gave you guys like nothing, but I think it should be like I don't think.
Here's the issue. This looks like it's a really big hole, but because it curls so much, this shot is really, really difficult, and that is why she's playing this out turn, because that red guard is closer to the house. It makes that hole a little bit bigger.
It's a little bit slower than coming home, but not much. Like a high 14. Okay.
Top 4.
You got it, Laura.
She won that mixed doubles bronze with Kirk Myers.
Top 8. Room. Body roll bit.
Full 4. Full 4. Yep.
We're there.
We're all there. 2 lines.
Lots of room.
Line's 2 lines.
Yeah, line. Yeah, line.
Back 4.
That's 1469 between the hogs.
Hard.
Waits close, want to get it by that red stone. They will hang on and stop for shot stone, and it will. So a nice draw early from Laura Walker.
That is a great shot for a couple of reasons. Tons of pressure on her in the first end to make a draw. Plus, she's throwing down the center where we don't see a lot of play in the pregame practices. So that's being cognizant that you've got to throw that little bit more weight and trust.
Hard. You're right. You're right.
Whoa. Great safety, guys. Sorry, I didn't want to rock.
You'd mentioned the port, and we look at it here, Kathy, how small it is. Where's the pro miss here? I mean, you don't want to set up an easy double, so is light your miss here, or where is the pro miss? Because it's tough to draw in for 2.
You know what? The pro miss probably would be corner freezing your own stone on that same side. That would force Laura to try to figure out how to get through an even smaller port for her second point. It's not deep.
See? Line's pretty good. Still got a curl.
Noemi Verreault, her final stone here in 1 for Team Quebec.
Yep, line. Hard. Hard. Perfect. Go. Hard.
Trying to drag it at least for shot stone, a little bit more. And it appears that is shot rock Team Quebec.
I think she got it.
20 shots about. If not, you still probably score 1. Like, it'll clip it, if anything, right?
Do you think it's deeper than it? Do you think it touches
If we hit it, does it just go right into ours? Well, it looks like it's touching it right now.
I just worry, like, I guess I could never jam it and not. Like,
you can't hit it
this
too
way.
thin to go over because it's always touching it, I think. Like, don't you?
So what am I trying to touch it then?
I think you want to, and maybe it'll come this way, right?
How much do I have?
Almost all of it.
Okay.
Like, I think you'd have to throw a little bit of weight to get this
normal?
going. Yeah, I think so, right? Where are you seeing? You get there with like
Here's the concern. You hit this stone right here.
thinner
You
better?
touch this guy
Well, I think you wanna
at
score
all,
off your
and it
shooter for sure.
almost
Okay, then I give her
always
less, I think.
redirects onto that. But what you heard Laura say is that even if I do that, my shooter's going to roll here and probably be shot.
Score one off the shooter and hope it touches the back of that one and maybe spins past it.
So ideally, she does absolutely want to make contact with that red stone that is to the left that's buried.
Even if I end up
That will
jamming it,
force
which is
the
what
shot
it jams.
stone
Okay.
across the face of the yellow
it, Laura.
and not jam it
nice?
back.
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Let's go, Laura.
Final stone here in 1. The out-turn hit from Laura Walker.
We're down.
Yes.
Yeah, hard. We're down.
Whoa.
On and then off the hit. Avoid the jam. It'll roll over, but it is a single for Laura Walker and Team Alberta as they pick up 1. Glad you're watching us, Canada. It's our first morning draw this year's Scotties in Moose
I
Jaw.
was going to say you couldn't get too off that. Any thinner and you were touching ours.
The Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by OK Tire and VKT Tires. by Purex bathroom tissue, soft and absorbent for over 95 years. And by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada.
Okay. Yep. Right over.
Welcome back inside Mosaic Place. Holds around 4,500 people for hockey and for curling. And Kathy, great to be back. We were here in 2015, and that year it was Jennifer Jones winning the Scotties Tournament of Hearts. 5 years later, we are back, and we'll crown a new champion. As we're underway here in our feature matchup, Quebec, Alberta, a pair of rookie skips going head-to-head. And as you saw, it was Laura Walker picking up that single in one. So here in two, it is Quebec with Hammer throwing the red stones.
And a really entertaining first end, I thought, Brian. Sometimes we see teams just nervous in the morning and they throw them up and down, but both teams prepared to go at each other. Quebec certainly had Alberta in a lot of trouble, and a wonderful first shot by Laura Walker changed the momentum of that end. And so for Quebec, that's a really good first end after a loss last night. You settle in, you feel pretty confident with weight.
Just control, 10-8. Close in. 11. Yep. We're down.
Just field you down.
Weight's close.
Yep.
10-8.
Yep. Hard.
10-5.
Good. Actually, at 10-1.
Avoids the jam and separating those two Alberta Yellowstones in the house. So all four sheets in action this morning on sheet A. It is Nunavut and Team Manitoba. Of course, our feature is Quebec taking on Team Alberta. Team Yukon and Team Wildcard is Jennifer Jones. 6 Scotties titles, can win a record 7th if she's successful this time around. And it's Rachel Holman and Erica Curtis over on sheet D. And we will keep you up to date all morning long right here on TSN.
Good. Shot. Just like. Pacing weight's really nice.
Okay.
And some scores. As we showed you those feature matchups, Manitoba the early lead on Nunavut. Wildcard up 2-0. And Newfoundland Labrador up by 1 as well. And what a great story. Lori Eddy out of Team Nunavut, 23 years in between her Scotties appearances as Lori Eddy is back. A great team in 1997. And we mentioned Sandra Schmerler Day, Kathy, losing to Sandra Schmerler that year.
Nice one.
Sweet. Coming in behind her.
And there is the number if you want to get involved and help out. Babies in Crisis across Canada. It was amazing, Kathy, the opening ceremony. Sandra's former teammates throwing out the first rock, and her daughters both in the house holding the broom. It was pretty special.
Go. Shot. Good. Sure. Cool.
With that one Quebec guard sliding in the house has really led to a very open end.
Might get a little gradual movement here. Okay. Control, you guys. Okay. You got it, Kate.
We going for half?
Yeah, 2/3 is fine.
Okay.
One of the comments this team made in their interviews that they do with us at the beginning of the championship that I really like is they talked about in the beginning of the year that they weren't consistent and they were focusing too much on outcomes. And once they got away from that, they did so much better. And I think new teams especially have the benchmark. If we got to win this, we got to win, we got to win. And if that is your only benchmark for success, it puts way too much pressure on you and you stop enjoying the game. You forget that you're out here to play, that you choose to do this in your spare time. And so it has to be about building as a team and learning other things, and the results will come. But if your only focus and your only benchmark is winning every event that you play in, most teams will be disappointed. And once they got beyond that, the Walker team said that they started to really produce some results. And I think it's a great lesson for all teams, especially new ones.
Hard, Matty, go.
Go. Good shot. That's good.
Same weight.
Yeah. Sure.
So Tate, you think it'll hold for most of this then?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. You got it.
Same weight.
Same weight.
A little less.
Really?
Whoa, you're okay.
Weight's good.
Yep. Yes.
Control.
Just clean. Yep. Okay, good.
Nice job. 10-6. Nice weight. A little less weight, maybe?
No, it was great.
Just a little. It's 10-6. Okay.
Yeah, instead of 5 is a 10-6.
Quebec hoping, sorry, Muddy's hoping to hit and stick and bite the paint a little bit, knowing that if Laura Walker and her team remove it, it will be out of the house, and then she can play at the back one, looking very much for a blank here.
Yeah. Maybe even like a 10-58.
You're right. Melting.
As Alana Rutledge looking to try roll in and get a little paint, and she will. For years, Kathy, we saw Marie-France LaRouche come out of Quebec, and she was such a feisty competitor and always pushed these teams in this field to the limit. One great young curler we saw covering the juniors the last 2 years is Laurie St. George, who was a fantastic young player coming up out of that province. As Quebec just won Scotties' title. It was back in 1975. Won by Lee Tobin. That was the McDonald Lassies Championship, and of course the Scotties taking over sponsorship back in 1982, and it's been the Scotties ever since.
Well, you talk about Laurie, she went through that field in Quebec undefeated until the final, and just obviously did not produce the best game, and this team did that day.
Sounds good. Control.
Well, she's lured them into doing what she wanted, which is forcing them to hit that stone.
Shouldn't do too much here till I get.
And so for Laura Walker, if she noses it or rolls but is not in, Quebec can play down to that back stone and likely produce a blank.
3 appearances for Laura Walker at the Canada Cup.
Yeah.
Control.
Her first Scotties, and in that conversation with her yesterday, she says,
go.
I don't have any expectations of myself. We curled great at provincials.
No roll, Nadine.
She will roll over, avoid the jam, and
Very
set
nice.
two. She said, Kathy, no expectations. We were playing so well at provincials. As they actually beat Kelsey Rock in the final. They bring Kelsey, by the way, as their alternate this year as well.
Hard to roll off.
And she said, no matter who we're playing, they're all great. Every province, territory, region represented so well this year. The field is so strong. They just have to continue throwing rocks no matter what jersey crest is on the back of the competitor's jersey.
Yeah, we always say in coaching in juniors, you're playing a series of rocks and stones. You're not looking at who your opponents are. That can be pretty intimidating when you look at a very, very strong team like a Homan or a Jones. It doesn't really matter who's throwing the stones. You just deal with the outcome once they finish throwing.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Noemi Verreault. And that will not catch any paints.
Okay, nope.
So we haven't played this path.
I asked Laura to describe a lot of her teammates or give me a little nugget on each one, and she said, yeah, Kate Cameron, shot maker, the cool lady with the tattoos. That was how she described
It's in line with the top 4. Like
Kate, their import player.
Think about whether she wants to hit or draw here. Yeah.
And really telling, too, you know, so many great curlers out of Alberta over the years on the ladies' side. And I asked Laura, did you reach out to anybody, a skip maybe in particular, to get some advice coming to your first one? And she says, I got my teammates. I have Kate Cameron, who's been there before. Obviously, their alternate, Kelsey Rock, is a great player in her own right. Taylor was here last year as an alternate. So there is experience on this team and a lot of trust in her teammates.
Had a pretty good ad.
Well, Kate would share a lot
Lots of line, lots of line.
of all of the extra things that go on here at the Scotties. She talked about Kelsey Rock. She actually saw action in that game last night. They put her in so that she would be familiar with the ice.
Line's pretty good. All you got.
Taylor with a brush down, an alternate for Tracy Fleury last year at the Scotties, who lost in that wild card play-in game to Jennifer Jones, and a nice draw there as the force is on. So a job well done for Team Alberta.
And a tribute to the two ice makers, Dave Merklinger and Greg Owasco. Those rocks slide so hard. This is one of those surfaces as a brusher that you absolutely love because you feel like you can make a difference. You always can, but some surfaces just make such a big difference. That was a 15-8 to get to that full 12 area. So overthrowing it, there's not much a team can do, but you know, 5 feet is not unrealistic for a lot of these women's teams, 5-6 feet, to take the stone with the brushing.
And Dave and Greg are ice technicians, by the way. It's a very fancy term, Kathy. Ice makers? Okay. Final stone on the way. Noemi Verreault. Would love a good one here. In turn draw. Just needs to find the 8 foot. She does better than that. There it is, full 4. A little confidence, good draw weight, and a single on the board to tie things up at 1. Here on this Sunday morning in Moose Jaw. On Sandra Schmerler Day, and there's her daughters answering phones, Sarah and Jenna. Also part of the commercials as well this year. That's awesome to see the legacy that their mom has left behind, helping babies in crisis right across Canada. Still has that kind of brand new car smell to it, doesn't it? It's a beautiful venue. Very new. Home to the Moose Jaw Warriors in the Western Hockey League. And I remember being here in 2015, and it's bright, it's clean, tons of luxury suites as well. As Team Quebec, Team Alberta in a 1-1 tie. That was a nice draw from Noemi Verreault. Get a little confidence as she drew the forfeit for her single. So here in 3, hammer back to Team Alberta. And Laura Walker throwing the yellow stones.
Back really trying
to go deep so that they can't make the roll and make it good.
We're just top 4 now.
Okay. She just used it all. I think I would have been okay with top 8. Okay.
So good sharing of information by Laura to the team, who will convey that to Nadine when they get down, feeling that she had thrown the rock well, just had that little bit of extra weight, and if she had thrown top 8, it would have had that big finish.
Well, Kathy, is there a doctor in the house? Well, there is one, and this young lady is a family doctor.
Yep.
Marie Pircote, back at Trois-Rivières. Get that in the house, curling, doctor.
Yeah, no, I got it. No? You're amazing me this morning.
Tough crowd here.
Okay.
Speaking of tough.
Some Baileys in your Tim Hortons maybe this morning. I'll get a little funnier. Anyways, wow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. I think that 1 redstone counts out 5. So a hit for 5, it looks like, here for Rachel Homan early.
It does, and it is a wide open hit for Rachel Homan.
Yep.
Lisa Weigel, Joanne Courtney.
Hard, gotta go.
Gotta hold it.
Nice, sorry.
Little catcher if they need it, they don't need it. And wow, what a good start for Rachel Homan. 5 on the board. And that is the first 5-ender at the Scotties since 2015. When we were in this building, when Jennifer Jones was victorious. And that was also versus Newfoundland and Labrador.
Oh my gosh.
So there you go. Marie Pircote.
Well, you heard her team saying just a little bit more than normal, so it's going to run out there, and that's why she's rolling out.
What? Arrivez vite.
I don't mind going in.
I kind of liked it too today.
Fight the 4.
What are you seeing? Got high 14-15? Yeah. I think 14-8, 14-9.
Let's go, Tay.
Okay.
Feels close.
Pretty good. Wait if you can. Wait if you can.
This young lady won a Canadian and World Junior gold medal with Kelsey Rock back in 2014
We're all there right
at
now, back four.
the second
Same as
position.
Nadine
We
right
mentioned
now.
that
Back
Kelsey's
four.
the alternate as well
Back
this
four.
time around for Team Alberta.
Back button.
Talked about the numbers. This is 14-5.
Nadine a little. Okay, Tay.
Okay.
So a little bit deep on her own.
Good judge.
Me too.
Taylor and Laura are both mortgage brokers back home in Alberta, and I asked Laura, what's easier, selling a house or drawing the house? And no, these are important questions. You got to find this stuff out. And she laughed and said, I think actually selling a house might be easier.
There are
than
some
the draw.
days.
Right?
There are some days that 12-foot circle seems like it's much, much smaller.
Go! Yeah!
One more guard to get by, and they will.
great
That's great
brushing.
sweeping and a lovely hit on the nose. Top hearts on the button for Team Quebec.
Great brushing to get that stone by. They worked that all the way. Nothing wrong with the weight that she threw. Had she taken a little bit more ice and thrown a little bit more weight, she likely would have got that roll under.
Let's go, Kate.
But as a result, it is open edge to edge for Kate Cameron in the hack.
Little big. Slow, strong.
Close,
Okay,
guys.
well then. Slow.
Here's the quieter weight, trying to get that roll
Yep,
under.
Slow.
80.
Okay. 12-3.
Good job.
Wait, yeah. Let's go. Let's go, Lanny.
Shoot, just a little hard.
Yeah, 12-3. Good throw.
Yeah, it's close. Definitely
Nice
worked
throw.
in there.
Alana Rutledge played in 4 Canadian juniors for Quebec,
Sounds like a good hat.
skipping a couple of times
Quickness.
and at the 3rd position a few times as well.
C'est plus Bob.
And it's becoming, Kathy, such a feeder system. You made a great point in covering the juniors curling. You watch the World Juniors hockey, you said every Christmas, and you see these young stars come up, and then you watch them shine in the National Hockey League at some point, and same with our young curlers now coming up the junior ranks. Inevitably, it seems like you'll see them on this stage, and there's one young lady that has won at the junior level, and now her first Scotties.
It's certainly not surprising when we see the segue, and the segue is getting shorter and shorter. It used to be years before we would see those teams that won juniors appear in men and women's, but because of other programs like U18, they're prepared when they get to juniors. CIS really helps to continue to build and give exposure to a national stage so that all the extraneous stuff that isn't about playing aren't such a mystery to you when you actually get to this level.
10-8.
It's just about throwing.
11. Hard! You got it, Nadine, hard! Okay, 11-3. It's good.
Go. Shoot, just probably 11. Just a little down.
C'est
Yeah.
la 2, Jill, en premier. Oui.
We mentioned Quebec just won Scotties title all time for Alberta. You don't have to
Have a second light.
look too far back. How about last year with Chelsea Carey, who was Team Canada this time around, and the most wins by any province at the Scotties overall, actually Saskatchewan with 11 wins all time, and Manitoba is right behind them with 10.
Well, a great opportunity for Noemi, because if she can get in a roll even halfway under, Laura Walker will have to be very, very careful on the weight that she throws, because Quebec has a biter very tight to the rings.
As we watch that stone come down in our feature, an update on Team Wildcard and Yukon. And Jennifer Jones applying some pressure. You see 2, and they are buried. So for Haley Burney out of the White Horse Curling Club, a pretty good draw needed here to get in there and pick up a single. And I can see the ice that looks like edge of 12-foot. What kind of curl? I know it's early, Kathy. What kind of curl have we been seeing on the ice for these draws?
It's wonderful. It is almost, well, she wouldn't need quite as much as she's taking, but she doesn't want to flirt with the Yellowstone belonging to Jennifer Jones at the top of the 4-foot. She needs to hit full 4 from what she can
Okay,
see from
you
the
got it.
hack, so
Hard.
took plenty,
Hard
but
line.
it does curl
Hard
about
line
6
if you
feet,
can. Yeah, you gotta go.
5 and a
You gotta
half,
go.
and it
gotta
is
go.
going hard.
Hard.
Hard,
Hard
guys,
weight
hard.
too. Hard, hard, hard.
And not enough weight, and that will slow down. That'll be a steal of 2 for Jennifer Jones, who has a chance for a very historic week. She comes in most tournament of hearts playoff games, Scotties playoff wins, skip wins all time, and 9 appearances in the final. And for Jennifer Jones, a chance to win her 7th title all time.
Yep.
And nobody's ever done that.
No, lovely
Nice
shot.
call, Kate.
Both teams taking a number of opportunities and not able to do that.
Girl.
Sweet. That looked like a lot of ice and half
shot.
of it.
Great shot, Laura.
It looks like a lot of ice. I thought about moving it. I'm like, no.
Was that more than mine?
It was
Maybe a half. Okay, because it did look
classic.
like a lot to me as well.
Pardon?
It
And I was
looked
like,
almost
well,
like
we said that we could
I think so.
like roll big, so
It's amazing too,
that's
Kathy. We
fun.
talk about both of these young women rookie skips here, but you look at the Canada Cup appearances and the junior, and that success for Laura at that level, and for Noemi, not a lot of experience on the national stage. She played in a 2010 Canadian Mixed Championship, 2009 and 2010, so a couple of appearances on the national stage, but all that experience, you put it under your belt, and it pays off once you finally get here.
Well, and I thought there was a great coaching lesson right there. She sat in the hack and thought that it looked like a lot of ice. She said that to Kate. I wanted to change it, but she didn't.
It's good.
When
Line's
you
pretty
are
good.
calling the
Outside.
game from the
90.
house, you put the broom down based on what you see, but when you go to the
Line's
other
good.
end,
Line's
your
good.
perspective
Gotta go.
changes.
5,
And
6.
clearly, had she changed it, she would not have gotten the roll. So that's about trusting where the broom is and trusting what you see when you're standing on top of the house versus throwing at it.
And Verreault a little bit light, so the broom is down, and it'll be the outturn draw and a chance for 2 for Team Alberta and Laura Walker.
It's pretty quick. How straight it is.
Yeah. It's like a low 15.
Giving the ball weight. Is what I gave you here quite enough? Like when I
Yeah,
put
that's
the weight
perfect.
back?
Yeah. Same.
So
Got it, Laura.
Well, that's a good start on draw weight.
It's hard to beat that.
Not bad. Final stone here in 3 for Laura Walker.
Okay, you got it.
The wife of Jeff Walker, who's also going to the Briar once again with Brad Gushue.
Full 8. Moving now.
Just keep it moving, I think. It's like we're all there.
Lots of line. It's really moving now. 14-8.
We're all there.
As McDonald, a really light sweep.
Great throw, Laura.
As they can walk it in for Walker. Nice draw weight again, and 2 on the board. The first pair in our feature matchup, and a 3-1 advantage for Team Alberta.
Hi, I'm Amber Holland. Today is Sandra Schmirler Day at the 2020 Scotties Tournament of Hearts. Call in today to make your donation to help save babies' lives. Telethon is on all day.
And a great message there from Amber Holland, who was the last Saskatchewan skip to win the Scotties back in 2011. And of course, Sandra, what a competitor. 3-time Scotties champ, 3-time world champ, Olympic gold medalist. As we lost her way too soon, she was just 36 years of age, losing her battle to cancer. And I know somebody that you had some great competition against, Kathy, when you played yourself a 3-time Scotties champ.
Well, that was the era that it was our team and their team going back and forth, and I really believe that Sandra changed the game when the 5-rock rule, or the 4-rock rule rather, came into play. A lot of the women's teams didn't want to use it. They declined it. We just played in the house, and Sandra would not let you. She forced you to play it because she threw guards and there were rocks in play, and it made us all better. So there's no question in my mind that she drove the face of women's curling to where it is today.
Yep, hard landing. You gotta go, Len. You gotta go.
Yeah! Yes! Go.
You gotta go.
Hey, open pa la Okay. My fault.
What a legacy, too, that Sandra leaves behind. And maybe for young viewers who don't remember her or know how good she was, how about this? Arguably the greatest run ever in female curling. Look at this, from January 97, Kathy, February 1998. First across the board. Olympic trials.
Unbelievable.
Gold medal. Scotties Tournament of Hearts. 47-7 over that span. That is unreal.
Yeah, I don't think anybody questions whether she would have won many more Scotties or many more titles had she been able to stay in play.
You gotta go hard. It's okay. Hard line. 2, it's fine. Hard. Hard. Hard.
Trying to save this one for Taylor McDonald.
Hard, you got it.
And a little wick
Okay, whoa.
and roll in. It'll settle.
Okay, wait.
Just touching the 8 foot, so Alberta without hammer. Line 3 here in the 4th.
Great weight, Tay.
Cone.
Looking to hit and roll in.
Control. Coco. Yep. Yep. Yes. Yep.
That right there, Cote. And she'll flip into that pocket. Still shot stone, Team Alberta.
Cat, what? Do you have all of it?
No, I have 3/4. Yeah, I like that. Even if you just chip it open.
Come on.
What?
That's probably Tiana's on there.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, we're second.
So Taylor going around, if it over curls, as we often see that these stones do, and she touches the red stone belonging to Quebec at all, it will promote it into the open enough that on the next pass, Alberta would have an opportunity to play a hit at it.
Wait, Ovi. Let it work a bit. Let it work a bit.
Stay close.
Top 8.
Whoa,
Easy,
whoa, whoa,
Kate,
whoa.
Top 8.
Whoa, no bounce on this side.
It's great.
Okay,
Not bouncing.
Just fully. Just fully.
Nice spot. 15-7.
Pretty nice weight, Taylor McDonald. As we keep you up to date across all the sheets here at
Right?
Not bad.
Mosaic Place, Ontario. You saw the
Yeah, I do
update,
absolutely.
6-1
to nose or-
over Newfoundland Labrador. Team Wildcard pulling ahead as well over Yukon, and Nunavut down by 3 to Team Manitoba.
Trying to run their own stone straight back now.
And this one's actually drifting the other way. Kathy has to
Tip up.
really curl up and drives it by everything.
I think she threw that really well. It's just a great example of with that big up weight, there's just no movement from the stone from where you let it go.
Like 3/4. We'll try to roll that and just stick it there.
Control?
Yeah.
So
I don't
hitting
mind
their
more
own
roll in
sideways,
case you ever,
yellow to
like,
red.
Just to make sure this goes.
Okay.
You don't need big weight here, Kathy, do you?
Yeah, I think
You,
you're okay.
you don't, but for
got
the Alberta team, they don't need to play it soft either, because you can see, Brian, if you hit half, 3/4 of that stone, the red will go. And you run the risk when you throw it softer that it is going to curl up.
Little quiet. Whoa, I took all that. Off. Normal. Off.
Oh.
Off.
Oh.
Tay.
Taylor.
Work it in center.
Hard.
Work it over.
Hard.
Taylor McDonald trying to get a little extra curl.
Go, Laura. Go, Laura. A little more. A little
And
more.
the red
Harder,
pops,
harder.
but not all the way out. It settles for a third shot stone, back 12.
We heard Kate say, I took it all. So on a release at the very end, threw it with an open release. So the rock is going to run before it starts to take its curl, and that's why it was a little bit straighter.
Yes.
Control. Oh, yes!
Alana playing a couple times at the Canadian Mixed Curling Championships with Mike Fournier.
Okay.
It's okay.
One yellow goes, avoids the jam. Still shot stone, though, for Team Alberta.
At 3/4. Do you like the hit or guard this?
They're second.
This is second.
Kind of like chasing.
Okay.
Feels like
Here?
Yeah, I think we
Even
need
if
to.
I rip it out, we don't have to stay. We're even, so I don't think you need to stick it. Do you like here then?
Yep.
Okay.
Same ways?
Yep. I like this call a lot better. They talked about the potential of throwing a guard, but if you don't make it perfectly, then you give your opponent an opportunity to score two. That stone, as you see it, would have been the look from the hack for Kate, so can see 3/4, just needs to make it go away, doesn't need to stick around.
Weight's good.
And then Alberta would like to.
Whoa. Real strong.
Whoa. Clean. 9-4. Good.
Throw.
Thank you.
Nice shot, Kate. Yeah, I like that call. Yeah. I like that call.
I don't think we want to stick it behind a
No.
corner. Good throw. Your weight was good at 9-4.
Yeah, I
Well,
thought
she
my
loves
first one I
hitting.
just
8
pushed
straight
back
hits in
there,
the
but-
game for Kate Cameron so far. And
That's always been a strength, whatever position Kate has played in her career. Big time hitter.
Yes! Yes!
Hard, Maddie.
And all they got for Alana Rutledge trying to hold it, and she gets enough, but will spill the shooter.
Okay. Well, two choices for Laura Walker. One is you utilize that red guard
I don't even mind being on the tee line biting the forefoot, right?
and go behind, but if you ever slide
This is pretty
just
good
a little
too.
bit deep,
Yeah, maybe a
you
hair
give your
more, right?
opponent a
This is
chance.
really good.
Yeah.
So this is about splitting the house, forcing play away from that guard, which is the only thing that Quebec can utilize right now to hide behind,
Like to
and force the play into the open.
like tee line back 4 is okay.
Okay.
I think it'll be a good speed here, Laura. Same as your draw for.
Yeah, my draw went back 4, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think same's good. You got her.
Hold on. Tee line's very tight.
I think we gotta go.
Tee line back 4.
Top 4 right now.
We gotta go.
Where are you?
Top 8.
Arden.
Trying to get
Just
this
up
stone
top.
deeper in the house so that any roll by Quebec would be behind the
You got
tee line.
Hard, keep going.
Just up to 8.
In the 8 foot, a little more.
All you got. All you got.
Full 12.
Good sweeping, you guys.
Good sweep. Sorry, I just held on to that. Good sweeping.
Good throw.
Sorry.
So in a skip stones in our feature matchup,
You know where.
and one to
A little
come.
more.
Team Wildcard taking on Team Yukon, and they talked about maybe playing the draw cap.
did.
because
Like right by that
Haley Burney
yellow.
had the broom down, but then a conversation. Now what's the call?
Well, now they're playing that run back that's not exactly easy either. She sat in the hack and looked at it. I think the reason for this is if you make the run back, you see that red one on the outside, this shot is for 2, where the draw to the forefoot would be just for 1.
Whoa. Whoa. Yep.
Chelsea Duncan, Gabrielle Plonka, and Kimberly Tour.
Whoa. Yes.
She's close.
And just that tick of the yellow guard. Nearly had it, but it will be another steal for Team Wildcard and Jennifer Jones, and now a 5-0 advantage. So for Team Jones, after losing the opener officially of the Scotties, obviously winning the wildcard game to get in, losing to Holman last night, she's looking strong to pick up win number 1 here in Moose Jaw.
And because Laura Walker was not where she wanted to be, which was back forefoot, no pressure on Quebec. Both of those stones belonging to Alberta in the 12-foot. So trying to utilize that corner guard and get this stone buried. As long as she bites the 8-foot, she'll be shot.
Hard. Hard, hard, Jen, hard. Hard, 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 hard. Hard, Jen. Yep.
And it will be shot stone, but wide open for Laura Walker.
No, she's definitely. Look at this. Okay, control.
Sure thing. We don't have to play too cute.
No,
We
it'll
can
come
also
off the
always
line.
do this too, Laura.
Yeah. If it's holding, if we won't get your nose right there. Right on the nose. I don't think she can nose either and be shot, and then it's a tricky draw. Okay. If it's holding, we'll just go right behind her.
Updates continue. Manitoba and Kara Anderson a 3-0 advantage over Team Nunavut. But an opportunity for Lori Eddy to make the intern hit, make it go away, and pick up a 2 over Gide.
And a very simple game being played by Manitoba this morning. Doesn't want a lot of rocks in play, but sometimes that means that you keep the game closer than you want it to be. And a huge opportunity here for Lori.
Really good.
Opportunity taken.
Lovely. Had a chat with her yesterday. She said you could not pick a better group of women to play with, and she's having a blast and a big smile. And she's thrilled, obviously, to be back at the Scotties over 20 years later.
Nice shot.
That's a very good shot. You can see that hitting it doesn't do Quebec any good, so now they need to make the draw again. But this time they also need to navigate that space between the two yellows.
Le white, c'est bon. Le white est...
Un peu light.
Un peu light. On était à 4, 4-10. Comment?
J'avais 4-10, elle avait 4-20, mais... Moins? Let's go.
And the hack takes just a little less ice. So a pressure shot here in 4. And could be a potential game saver. She needs one. Noemi Verreault, final stone in 4, drawing against 3 yellow stones belonging to Team Alberta.
Line's good. Yep.
Yep, we're line!
Where is it? Hard. Hard. You gotta go hard.
Have to get it by that yellow stone, and they will. Little rub, and that's all right. So the kiss rolls in, top 4 and a single.
One red.
That's a big drop for Verreault, as Alberta still leads, and Laura Walker with Hammer when we come back.
Weight was curling early, but
Yeah.
still ran nice.
Welcome back to the Scotties on TSN. Brian Mutrick, Kathy Gauthier with you on this Sunday morning. Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan at Mosaic Place. And a nice draw from Noemi Verreault. She's actually made a couple of nice draws in this game, Kathy.
She's made some lovely shots.
That was a huge one. Drawing against 3, didn't have a lot of room, but managed to pick up a single. So here in 5, Alberta up by 1 with Hammer throwing the yellow stones.
Okay, let's make a good one. Let's make sure we're above the T line.
Sure. How much less do you think in for
Not
this
a lot.
spot?
A couple feet.
Really? I think
Yeah,
it's
we
pretty
haven't
quick
played
to
this
the
side in a long
side.
time.
Similar.
Okay.
Line's good. Room if anything right now.
Top 8, top 4.
Let her work.
Lots of room. Top 4.
Laura telling me that not only does Nadine obviously bring experience, she skipped before at junior.
She did.
And she's got all the shots, but she is the sense of humor on the team when they need a bit of a joke or a bad pun, which I provide up
I was
here
just going to say.
daily in the mornings.
Ay. There's always somebody on every team who keeps things light, who is a little bit of a cheerleader and just sort of takes the anxiety out of the team, because it's so hard to just relax out there when you're looking at the scoreboard. You're in really tight games. You're here. This is the culmination of all of your work all year, all your practices, all your traveling, and you just want to win so bad that you do need somebody that just lets you relax and reminds you that this is really what you want to be doing more than anything else.
Peux-tu freezer?
Oui.
On est là.
Ça tape un peu.
Okay. Okay. This side. Yep.
And just a reminder, it is Sandra Schmerler Day here in Saskatchewan, here on TSN. There's the number and the website on your screen if you wish to call in and Help young athletes, as champions do, start small, and a chance to help babies in crisis right across Canada, especially here as well in Saskatchewan.
Whoa! All you got that way, you mean? All you got. Go, go, go.
And a little bonus for Taylor McDonald as the Redstone goes. And Kathy, you've played in many Scotties. You've won 3 times at 2 different positions as well. And I know you come from a curling family. I bet you all year round, you're probably thinking or talking curling, but specifically at an event like this, can you turn it off? Is there times where you have to turn it off during a long week?
Well, you may say that you turn it off, but it's pretty hard. I think that for the skips, you know, even at a provincial championship, the exhaustion is huge because you're thinking about throws, you're thinking about 6 shots ahead, where do you want to go, what do you want to do? And, you know, as a front-end player, you're always thinking about, did I overdo this? What's my communication level? So you have to let it go a little bit. But it's really hard, Brian, and that's why these weeks we talk about how grueling they are, not only physically, but mentally. And that's why teams that play a lot are the best prepared at something like this for all it is, but especially for the length of the competition. You know, I talked to Jacques the other night, and one of the things that he said is that he is going to bed very early because he is just so exhausted from trying to match new stones at the World Championship, dealing with the pressure that comes from having a maple leaf on your back. So there's things beyond physical that really come into play at a national or international event.
And if you're wondering at home who Jacques is, as Kathy just pulls him out of the air, that's your son, Jacques Gauthier.
Yes.
I know you know who he is. Jacques won juniors. He's representing Team Canada in Krasnoyarsk, Russia. And usually you're banished to Siberia. Well, we sent him there on a good note because he's going to try winning a gold medal for Team Canada at the juniors at the Crystal Ice Arena. And both the men and women coming out of Manitoba this year.
They did, and both of them doing well. Both of them coming off first-round losses. But Mackenzie Zacharias coming back with a couple of wins in a row now at 2-1. And overnight, the boys beat Switzerland. That puts them at 2-1. And so both teams doing very well.
Yeah! Yeah, hard, go! Yeah! Pretty hard, yeah!
Trying to get it to the center line.
Okay.
It's okay, Len. I got a hole and a slice.
Like the double?
Looks good. What is it, 3/4?
Yep. Firm? Or do you want to throw normal and try to stick it around?
Okay, I was actually seeing it with peel to make sure we get it, but...
Sure, you'll lose your shooter, but...
Okay, are we okay with that, or do we want to keep our shooter? I like sticking the shooter.
Okay,
let's go firm!
Okay.
3/4 with firm,
Can you explain that conversation to us, Kathy?
Yes, for sure. If you throw peel, which was what Kate Cameron was seeing from the hack, you hit it on the outside. Both of them go, but your shooter rolls out, and then there's a yellow stone at the back that they know Quebec will come down to. You can play the same shot. It is more difficult because it is more precise to throw lower weight, but you will stick the shooter and keep it around.
Sorry, Kate. Good throw.
And the shooter does stick around, but...
just miscalled.
Yeah, those 2 stones. Quebec lying 1 and 2, both behind the tee line, but counting right now.
I think I like coming this way, no? On est capable d'y aller comme ça. OK. Je pense que c'est mieux. OK. Yeah. Go.
I think it's better as well to play this out turn.
A bit more, yeah.
That was the conversation.
Cat flank? Yeah. Gotta curl a lot.
Maria premier.
Hey, ooh. Cat flank. Side. Just cap. Hard. Hard. Really hard. 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 Hard.
Trying to bring it in for Alana Rutledge. And that will settle Barry, top 4. Quebec lives 3 without Hammer here in 5.
T'as pris 4 bouts, mais c'est pas le résultat.
Hair on that side, you probably make that one. Feel. Nose is close.
6, 7, 8.
All right, let's go, Kate.
You got her.
Trying to run back and make a double, trying to make a couple of them go away. Challenge is that you're running a Quebec stone back.
Close. Yep.
Yep.
Whoa.
Yes!
Yes. Yes.
Kate Cameron, how many reds can go? Bangs it back.
Good, Kate.
And she gets them all moving. And they sort of slide now behind that corner guard.
Nice one,
And as
Kate.
Quebec lies too.
Well, it's much better than it was. She gets rid of a couple, but she also leaves her shooter, but it's at least her own to run back. And watch in making the movement. The two go to the side. You're getting them off the forefoot. If Laura has to draw, now she's got forefoot at least.
And you said no.
C'est correct, mais elle va contourner. I like the draw.
To cross it, and I thought I said you could cross it a hair, yeah.
But that would have been, I guess, the same thing as what I was saying.
Ce bord-là, au moins on va pouvoir la taper après. Comme la mienne, elle aurait trop curlé. On peut la brosser un petit peu pour que tu puisses la taper au pied. OK, top 4?
Ouais.
Playing to the top 4 around the center guard.
You like it or not? What?
Her other choice is a guard in that hole. That port is not that huge to begin with, and if you reduce that space, you'll force that far outside for Laura.
A little more.
I don't think we worry about this.
It's good. Top 4. Top 4. Line's good. Just the weight.
Lots of line.
Whoa.
Coming, yep.
Line's good.
Line's really good.
Can't be.
Top 4.
Yep.
Hard.
Yep.
Good shot, no. Shot, no.
Noemi Verreault, pretty good draw weight, partially tucked in there. And right away you see the hit and roll
I see this, yeah.
opportunity or discussion for Team Alberta.
And even if she had bitten top 4, this was going to be available.
Yep. Curled up pretty good.
Yeah. Control. Just try to make that roll.
Okay. You got it, Laura. Let's go, Laura.
Laura Walker settles in.
Yep.
Here in 5, facing some red granite in the house. Her first. Trying to hold it, run it back, get the roll. Both reds go. Nice shot from Laura Walker.
Pretty good. Not completely under.
Can only see about half.
Some great brushing early to keep that stone as straight as they possibly could.
It's a little quieter than the last time I threw there.
It's like close.
Okay.
10-2.
Maybe not quite as bad.
Control.
As Noemi makes her way to the hack.
No, bub.
We saw some numbers the last time she threw, and maybe they weren't overall high, but her timing has been pretty good in this last end, facing 3, and not a lot of room between the 2 yellow stones belonging to Alberta. Manages to navigate the port. Very much keeps her team in this game, makes a lovely draw,
Great shot. No.
and that's why we're in a 1-point difference.
C'est bon. The key shot is brought to you by BKT Tires, growing together.
No. Jill.
I spent a lot of time in Montreal. My friend just coming around, Kathy. Don't give me that look in here. Oh.
Oh, dear. Just that little extra weight and it tracks.
I like it, Laura.
To one
Do you like
but
board?
yeah.
Okay.
I don't think it'll curl.
Nope. You see more of it down here than I thought. She's going for it, so.
So there is that yellow rock out there in the wings in the 12-foot. So can you play the quiet weight?
Sure you
You can
can.
shoot her around and score the 3. That's the plan.
Yeah, I like that.
Okay, what kind of weight?
Just board.
And part of that is that guard is quite far out, and we've seen in this path that the stones really curl with softer weight. So similar ice that we saw Naomi just take, but this is much less weight. So you can expect that there will be some finish.
Nice number so far for Laura Walker. And a chance to really take control of this game through 5. Final stone here in the 5th end. And a chance to score 3.
Weight's good.
Yes.
Weight's good.
Yep. Got to go.
Hard. Low
It's the quiet out-turn hit.
Whoa. Whoa.
Jenna McDonald on it, off it, back on again.
Yes. Hard.
Just by the yellow guard, avoid the jam. They will. Lovely touch. Laura Walker. And 3 on the board for Team Alberta.
I split a hair tight, so that's sweet. Real big at the end there. Yeah, I thought it was a little tight.
A 4-point advantage for the rookie skip on Sandra Schmerler Day here on TSN. The 3-time Scotties champ, 3-time world champ and Olympic gold medalist. There, Sarah and Jenna, her daughters, on the phone, helping babies in crisis right across Canada.
The Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada.
Saskatchewan will pick up the win.
Now we've gained some experience, and this will be a whole nother new challenge, and we'll lean on those experiences that we gained last year and just keep building on it and move forward.
Alberta will steal the Canadian Curling Championship.
Last year I said I thought it was the strongest field I'd ever seen at a Scotties, and this year's probably even better than last year. So you want to have to beat the best teams in order to represent your country. That's kind of the whole point. I mean, it'll be a tough week, but we want the best rep for Canada going to the Worlds.
And that is our next matchup this afternoon, 2:30 p.m. Eastern Time on TSN 4 and 5. Chelsea Carey, after her 3rd Scotties title, and Robin Silvernagle coming off that bronze medal performance. She is back, and she is the home province, and that is a thrill. And that is our feature, Draw 4. As Vic Roeder will join us, Russ Howard, Kathy Gauthier in the booth, and how about that? Maple syrup.
Got any pancakes with that?
Why not?
The Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by Home Hardware. Here's how. By Sponge Towels, nothing absorbs like it. And by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada.
I actually remember watching her play in the trials final, and I remember the shot she made, and I remember thinking, I want to play like she can play, and I want to shoot like she can shoot. And I remember at a young age just thinking like how amazing she was, and how I think probably every person in the curling world wanted to be like her and wanted to be like her team, because I think they had it all. They had the amazing shooting and the friendships, and I think that's something that every team wants, is what Sandra and her team had.
Well said, Krista McCarville. And isn't that the truth? Sandra Schmerler Day, she was such a competitor, and she really changed the game. You hear that talking to so many players that she competed against, played with, and now future generations of curlers, obviously inspired by the great late Sandra Schmerler. On Sandra Schmerler Day here on TSN, helping babies in crisis across Canada, and that was so well said by Krista.
It was, and she's absolutely right. So many teams now are run as businesses, but with Sandra's team, Those were four very good friends. They had children around the same time. They did everything together, whether it was curling season or not. And so those kinds of relationships get you through really tough times because you're more than just a business out there. You're absolutely the best of friends.
14-6. Sorry.
Back to our feature matchup here in the 6th end, and it was a lovely controlled hit from Laura Walker in 5 to pick up 3. And a real difference maker now in this game, a 4-point lead. Quebec with hammer, and they got to come on back here in 6, throwing the red stones.
I wouldn't touch it.
Claw.
Good. Time's good.
Trying to get a guard.
Yep, Marie.
3, 4.
Non, on peut pas vraiment. Yep, Marie. Yep. Yep. Good shot.
Time for the numbers after 5. Kathy, what stands out to you?
Well, the bottom and the top rows really share why this score is what it is. But when you dig inside the numbers, I talked about Kate Cameron being a key, but Alana Rutledge is actually winning that battle by a plus. She's at 83% to Kate's 75. But the biggest difference in this game are the skips. Laura Walker with a very strong 93. Noemi at 58.
Little bit if you can. Nice. Fight the 4. Yep. Very piece. Hard, Taylor, hard. Yep, hard.
I'll have to see if Taylor McDonald's sweeping improves after the maple syrup in the 5th end break. I don't know with Pospisil, he may have started this fad. I just don't see me taking a pull of maple syrup anytime, to be honest. But I don't know, Kathy.
For breakfast as part of pancakes, absolutely. But that's a lot of sugar. Obviously, there is some science behind it, or the team wouldn't be doing it. But I'll have to talk to them about that.
Set, it.
What are a lot of the hockey players who are doing the pickle juice? I mean, that was a thing for a while.
There's always a thing.
Right?
And I think it's a great example of those things are cross-sport. So we talked about the tennis player and what he was doing. So different sports look at what others are doing and say, how can we give ourselves any kind of advantage in a long game where you're trying to get your energy levels up? I don't know.
I know the broadcasters have been powered by red wine for years, so I think it's proven. I think that's actually a proven fact. As you saw the unforced error there from Team Quebec, so Alberta will try take advantage. Second stones, Taylor McDonald.
Time's good. Tight. Okay, full 12.
Got a little bit.
Tight. Can you get it in?
I think full 12.
Where is it? Top 12. Keep it out there a bit, Nadine. Tight. Fighting if you're not in, whoa. If you're not in, whoa. We're not. Sorry, I missed the time again. I'm still very
It's all good.
Good.
Good spot. Oh, my.
Because that Yellowstone belonging to Alberta is behind the tee line, even though there are guards up, still a great chance for Quebec to get one in. Then you can expect Alberta will be hitting it. Big shot. Very soft release. Pointed it in the direction that she was going. That's why the call for line came right away.
Go. Whoa! Bien la ligne, beaucoup.
Set.
Sorry. Sorry, Marie.
Come here.
I like that.
Okay. Top 4.
Won't give you very much more.
Yeah, just a few feet more. It's fine.
We talked about the juniors and the feeder systems. You talked of U Sport.
Go if you can.
And for Taylor, she won 2 gold medals
really
with
good,
Kelsey Rock at the University of Alberta.
Top 12.
And getting that experience at the university level as well. And
Can
they
you
put out
switch?
some fantastic players over the years.
Right
Brendan Botcher comes to mind
Hard
on the men's
Kate,
side as well. And
Hard Kate.
Kelsey Rock, always a force in Alberta on the women's side.
Well, she is, and that's another
sorry,
great
Ted.
advantage of bringing someone like Kelsey Rock. If anybody has an injury, who better to go in than someone who has played at a very, very high level and had success. They put Kelsey in the game last night when they got up. So that gives her an opportunity. If she has to go in, she can easily go in for Laura Walker and at least have seen what the ice does and felt what it does, because she threw last night. And that relationship she has with Taylor also really helps, because it's not somebody that nobody really knows going onto the ice. It's a former teammate.
Whoa! Set! Yep! Yep! Ready hard! Yep! Hard, go, go, go! Hard! Go, go, go! Good.
Little bump and shot stone for Team Quebec behind cover here in the 6th.
Qu'est-ce qu'on pensait?
Okay.
Like top
Same
8,
as
top
yesterday?
12? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give it to you guys.
You got it.
Okay.
For Kate, you can see if she's able to come down on those hearts. For Quebec, you've got 0 scoring zone left. And down 4, you're going to have to start to hit. So a great opportunity needs to make it.
T-line.
Top 8.
T-line.
Top 8, top 4.
Make it good.
Top
Line's
8.
great.
All you, bite the button, line's great.
Top 8, top 4.
Full 4, bite the button.
Yeah, line.
Yep. Hard.
Hard. You got a good one. Good.
We're all there.
Room.
We're all there.
Line's perfect.
Kate Cameron trying to lock it on, and she will, right on the Hearts shot stone. That is a pistol.
Good judge, bud.
We talked about her numbers, that Alana was winning the battle at thirds, but timing is everything in life.
Good job.
And makes a very good one when needed.
What was that?
Yeah.
High 14s probably.
I think so. I thought you said 14-8.
Let's go.
And Quebec now trying to run that red stone straight back. Try to jiggle that stone that is currently shot off of the Hearts.
Feel. Yep. Yep.
Big weight, Alana Rutledge.
Good.
And she'll open up the front a little bit, but still that great draw from Kate Cameron, the difference thus far here in the 6th.
We can sit 4 in the 4-foot. I don't mind calling a time if you want to chat about it.
That's a big
I don't
decision.
mind like control, Laura.
Yeah, we don't need to throw it hard.
You guard or you
I
run
like
it?
that then, because I think even nose with control, we're still staying side button.
That's that. If we guard one more time,
feel like
she has
if
to
they're
run something in, and
running
then maybe
ours,
I
any of
can
ours
delay it
back,
and I
they're
can
gonna
play
do it
it.
themselves,
Like if we guard one more,
just
she's
using a shot.
Okay.
she has to run it.
Okay, and this isn't lined up great for her.
No.
Right, on
And
that side she doesn't have much.
I'd
She's
like her
running
to
whatever
run
I
it.
put. Okay, so we're seeing it right here.
Just bite the line, I think. Even just
Higher's a little better though.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's your one option. Your other is that
Even
you
with that
guard
red,
and
I
you
think
play
is
the
okay.
scoreboard. You're
Yeah.
up. And they've elected to go with the guard
Just
because if
halfway,
you
make
play
the run a
that
little
run,
hard.
you actually open up
She's got to
that
run,
4-foot
so
area,
say
and
guard
maybe
one,
your
make her
opponent
waste
gets
If
one.
she runs it, it's still really hard for her to remove anything. Okay.
There you go.
Which probably makes the shot I was going to make for me.
Sounds good. I think it'll be faster.
Will?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So no sweep on that last one was probably just full 8? T-line?
Yeah.
Okay.
Even with the red's real good. Okay.
Halfway.
You got it.
So the guard, knowing that Quebec will have to run it in, and you're running a Yellowstone in, and that red one, the only one that belongs to Quebec, is very likely to be removed.
Line's good. Pretty close.
Keep it out,
Halfway.
okay? Keep it out.
Keep it
You're
out
good.
there a bit. Halfway.
Line's
Keep it out there. Over and off.
Just half.
Line's
Go good.
great.
Go high. Over and off. We're just over.
It's got to set.
Over and off.
Really high.
Just over, yeah. That's okay.
Line's great.
Good, Kate. Judge.
Good spot, you guys.
Spot. Nice throw.
Updates continue this morning. Yukon taking on Team Wildcard. Team Wildcard, Jennifer Jones. Team Yukon, Haley Burney out of the White Horse Curling Club. And for Jennifer, an opportunity
more, but I
for a
thought
big
similar.
score.
Well, already line
hurt it. You're on
2.
the
This
back.
is a draw for 3.
You'll get to it.
If you're heavy off then. You're not on this yet.
And not a brush to it
Curl
at
it if
all.
you can. Curl it. Try and get a rub. Try and get a rub.
As Askin Peterman, little rub. And Caitlin Laws called it. There it is, the rub, the 3.
3 yellow.
And a nice lead up by 7 over Team Yukon after 6. So Jennifer Jones, Team Wildcard, looking strong to pick up win number 1.
Right there?
Yeah, that's right, you. Okay. We can show, like, we can be on that.
I thought it was a hair tight, so.
That should be good.
We saw Quebec remove that guard, trying to make the run back, so Laura will attempt to replace it.
Losing her red if she does.
Okay. You got it. It's nice and quick. You can kick pretty slow here.
You talk about turning it off, Kathy, in a household of curlers. Well, how about their household and Laura and Jeff Walker? Jeff, a fantastic curler for years, Brier champion as well now with Brad Gushu, and they'll be at the Brier, as will we, in Kingston.
We will.
And you bet they're cheering on his wife in this game, in Laura, as she'll deliver here the out turn with her 1st and 6.
Halfway high.
Hey, line's good.
Similar to yours. A little
It's
deeper.
over curling if anything.
Stay down a bit, Tay, if you can. Keep it out there a little.
Little
Over
deeper.
and off. Line's good.
We're really high. Okay. Curl a little, then you got to get close to the line. You're good. Line is
good,
great.
line's good,
Whoa,
line's good.
whoa, 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 whoa. Good. Okay.
Good,
Go.
son.
Good weight.
Sweet. Good enough?
Interesting.
I don't know. She never
Well,
scores.
if she freezes and she runs it, she still can't score. Right? Like, even if you run back the red, you can't.
Faut jouer pour l'essayer.
Ouais. Comme égal avec la 1, ça va être bon.
Well, you can throw the stone in here, which is what she's doing, into the mix. And it's fine if you want to concede 1. But with this shot, I'm not sure how Noemi's envisioning scoring.
Hein? Mes mots. Combien?
4.
The 31-year-old skip from Chicoutimi.
Back 4.
Naomi
Might
Verreault
have to go for line.
in some trouble here in 6.
Hang on down.
Whoa.
Stay close, though. Still back 8. Back 8.
No.
Back 12.
And a little bit too much weight. It'll slide by a rub. And still a very tough situation for Quebec with Hammer here in 6.
Okay. No.
And Alberta using their
Timeout.
first timeout. So
Timeout.
their coach, Brian Chick, will come out to the ice.
She doesn't have a shot.
Do we ever tap this up? That's what I was seeing with like back 4 and maybe lay 2 or 3. If you ever move this 3 inches.
I think I have to throw at least back 8 to sit 2.
I think you can. I think it's going to curl. If you touch the guard, does it matter? She still doesn't have a shot to score.
No, I think touching the guard is a miss. I'd hate to just touch this and do that and leave her now shot all of a sudden. and
Right,
she
like
didn't have
I think it puts some pressure on them.
the floor. I like it. My only concern is that right now we have a guaranteed steal.
Yeah, and that's what I'm thinking. Like, take your 1 and you're laughing. Like, there's no point in taking.
Where do we put it? I don't know what to guard. Like, she doesn't have a
She
shot.
does, like right now, you almost don't have to shoot. Like,
Where Tay's feet are? Well, I think the only way she gets is running this in, right? Still doesn't. She always loses this.
There's your rules of play.
Yeah,
of course,
but this
Alberta
one
taking their first
still a
timeout.
steal.
Thinking
plug
time.
this hole, plug
Okay,
that
so
side.
go a little tighter where you
why
were.
wouldn't you just plug up this hole somewhere?
I don't think there's anything there to score. So
I think if
just
you
take
go
your
right
1.
here, she has no run.
Like, even if I try this tap and I just spill off, she could maybe play it. I guess she'd have to miss that. I don't know. Do we try
I like
tap?
the guard personally.
Just
But
guard
what
it.
yeah, I mean, I could throw it away. I just don't.
I think just guard the hole, and she has nothing over there then.
Okay.
Right?
What does she have over there right now?
Nothing.
Yeah.
Like, it's really, really hard to hit this here to make this and not touch this.
You're never doing anything where you're not touching that red.
I know. Well, like, you'd have to chip this, like this.
Yeah, it's going in there only gives
Right?
her something. Yeah. Yeah, I'll throw one in the hole. I don't know.
So the decision is, do you try to score multiple points or do you try to hold where you're at? So they had talked initially about playing this tap to there,
We just haven't really
and
thrown
maybe this
anything
stone
with that,
comes
like,
back a little bit, and you're going to be leaving your shooter right here, and maybe you score 2 or you lie 2 or 3. Then they talked about guarding. The challenge is that as you look at this, Quebec really doesn't have much of a shot, because anything that they play, the risk is this stone comes out and the game is essentially over. So I do agree with Brian that if you don't throw, she really doesn't have much of a shot. The only thing that they feel she might have is to play off the long red guard on the cashmere and get very, very fortunate. So they're just throwing it out in this area.
Right here. Make sure you're past it. Line's fine.
I really don't see a shot, shot
Keep
for
going,
Quebec.
Colin. You're good. Good, good,
All I heard,
good.
Kathy, of your entire analysis was that I agree with Brian.
Nice.
And that was great.
Did I mention your name?
Yeah.
Oh, no, not you.
You meant the coach. I know.
Nice.
But
Brian with an I.
yeah.
No, they're not going to try. We just haven't thrown like anything with back eight really. Like we've thrown draws or we've thrown hack, and I don't know.
1 point's big.
It feels pretty silly trying something and leaving her only shot.
1 point is huge.
The broom's down. It looks like a trot. They're just going to fire it through. I mean, there really is nothing for one, is there?
I don't see a thing for one. No, she's just throwing it away.
The outturn toss through, all right? So they'll concede the single right on the button, and that was the draw from Kate Cameron early on in the end, where she put it right on the hearts, and that set up the steal. So a single, 4 points and 2 ends for Team Alberta, a 7-2 advantage, as Laura Walker is looking to improve to 2-0 this year at Scotties.
Hi, I'm Jan Betker. I'm at the Scotties in Moose Jaw working for the Sandra Schmerler Foundation. Give me a call.
Of course, Jan, former teammate of Sandra Schmerler, on Sandra Schmerler Day here on TSN, helping babies that need that help right across our country as champions start small. Welcome back to the Scotties Tournament of Hearts, the 6th time the province of Saskatchewan has hosted the Scotties, as they took over sponsorship back in 1982. In our feature, the difference, the last 2 ends for Team Alberta, as Laura Walker taking advantage. And I looked to that draw from Kate Cameron, Kathy, last end. That was pivotal.
It was pivotal, because if Kate is heavy, she bounces off and gives Quebec a wall to draw to. And now Alberta is bailing. If she's short, Alberta, or rather Quebec, can go around. But she made it absolutely perfect on the hearts. There was nowhere for Quebec to get shot without blasting much earlier in the end. And she really did not have a shot, Naomi, on her final stone.
2 ends in a row.
We can feel that on the next one. I don't know how they ever get a deuce.
Okay. I thought we were going in, yeah. Well, it's the same thing as 2 inning cap.
It's pretty nice here, Tank. Line's good, a hair tight. T-line, keep it out there.
Felt all there.
Line is tight.
T-line. It's not tight.
Okay. Line only.
Line's not tight.
We're to that. Must be heavy the way it's running.
We're deeper than that.
Yeah. Can we go all the way back? We can't leave a pocket back here. Hard.
Yeah,
Hard, Nadine. Backy. Hard. Get it back there. Behind it, behind it, behind it, behind it. Okay. 14 and a half.
Okay.
I just think if we peel that, where do they go that we peel that? They never get a 2. Like
So 2 times now Alberta deep. This can be a little bit of loss of focus. Sometimes when you're up 5 points, you can just let off. And by going deep, the door opens to Quebec to be able to get in on top.
Marie-Pierre Cote.
Yep.
Second stones for
Set
Team
sign.
Quebec.
Yep, line. Sign. Whoa. Thanks, sis. Whoa.
They still have some time, but they have to take advantage of Hammer here in 7.
Go for weight. Sign. Sis.
No, no, no.
Yep.
Set, set.
Whoa.
Only set, only set.
Okay.
Just their weight today, Kathy, just that little bit off, and
Extra.
it's costing them.
Her rocks really go, yeah.
Now, they were calling less all the way down. They thought it was 6, so that's going to be an 8-foot stone. Then they went to 7, but with that stone going deep and rubbing off, it's closer to an 8.5.
Whoa. 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 Good shot. Yep, yep.
That's very nice.
Okay.
Clears the front end, gets the bonus of rolling
That was a
in.
good throw, Laura.
Yeah.
What?
Go, Cole.
Wait.
Worth noting too, again, Kathy, with the format and the 2 pools, and then you branch off. So out of your 8, you got to be top 4. Then you move on to the championship round of 8.
Right.
It almost feels like 2 competitions to me, where you just can't have a slow start.
You
Because
can't.
even if you come out of the gate 3 and 4 and think you can get hot and battle back, you might be out already.
Well, and the thing is that so many people think you just got to get to the championship round, but you take your record with you.
Great shot, Maddie.
As Marie, nice double. And Quebec sitting 2 with hammer here in 7, and that's just it, Kathy. The record comes with you, and if you're not hot from the start, or you feel you can have a slow start, you really can't at this event.
No, because you do the crossover and you play the other teams, but if you come through that first round with 4 losses, you're carrying those 4 losses into the next pool of 8 when you do that crossover, and it's only the top teams that are going to advance. So it's not only about getting to the championship pool, but it's getting to the championship pool with a record that can contend for one of the top positions.
Close. Whoa. Whoa. No, no, no.
Whoa, it's just falling. Okay.
Okay.
Just take it out, no? We can half bury. Okay. I think it's heavy.
Alana trying to partially tuck behind the Alberta stone.
Whoa. Yep.
Sign, sis?
Yeah. Whoa.
Just set.
Second shot. Yep. Whoa. Yep.
Yep, Jill.
Great shot. Great shot.
So 2 Quebec stones in the 4-foot. And quickly the broom down to play that run back for Laura Walker as we update now Manitoba Nunavut. And Lori Eddy, full credit, she is giving Carrie Anderson out of the Gimli Curling Club all she can handle in this game, tied up at 3 and 1 stone to come. And it is from Anderson, and it looks like she's got a tough little draw here.
Well, she's got a draw to the 4-foot for Carrie. I've watched a bit of that game on and off, and it's a very different tactics they're taking, and sometimes you need to play the same way with everybody, and a lot of the players on Manitoba seem to be struggling with weight, all heavy.
Hard.
Needs to get to the 4-foot.
Keep it straight.
Well, I think Val was trying to keep it to get to the nose, but that will slide. It's a steal for Nunavut.
One yellow.
So 4-3. Nunavut, that could be an upset in the making for Lori Eddy, who is back at the Scotties for the first time in over 20 years, 23 to be exact. Her last time with Ontario back in 1997. So
Well, no matter what, Brian, happens in that game, Nunavut coming out of that, and Lori Eddy in particular, are going to have a lot of confidence, feeling like we can stay even with these teams. You stay close with the top teams, and you force them to make some big shots. All kinds of things can happen out here.
Okay.
That's the danger too, Kathy, of looking at a schedule and saying, okay, Nunavut's next, you know, this should be no problem if you're one of the favorites, and that could bite you, can it?
That's where we talked earlier about it's a reverse strategy of, you know, you look at a team like playing Rachel home and it's pretty overwhelming. So you take those faces out of the picture and you just deal with the stones that they throw. Same with Nunavut, a team that doesn't have a lot of success and a lot of experience behind them. If you make judgments about who you're going to play against, you can play less well or not as good. Instead, you just look at the stones that they give you and you try to maintain a consistency regardless of who you play.
Skip stones here in 7, and another run back and a very close one. Just got to try hit her own yellow. Bang, bang, reds go, everything goes, and that's just fine for Alberta and Laura Walker as she cleans house, literally.
That's actually perfect for Laura Walker. Any rock in play helps Quebec.
When it's easy, just lose everything,
And these are a great example, or that shot is a great example of how lively these stones are. You try doing that in a curling club, and all of those stones are not going to fly.
That one far enough.
I just try to hit the broom in a curling club.
You try to hit a rock.
Yeah,
in the
exactly, right?
I've seen you.
Comme ça? Oui. Quatre, c'est bon.
It's good. D-line. 6. Easy, just D-line.
So an open house and draw for Noemi Verreault.
Meilleur show du monde. Oui.
So for Laura here, we'll play the hit and stick.
I'd love to nose it if we can. But if we kill it, we kill it. Okay. I could probably take a little less to nose it. Like soup it a bit, but yeah.
And Flora, you got to think her confidence really coming along. Won her first game, playing very well in this game. She's got to be feeling really good about her chances going forward as well.
Well, I think there's a number of things that she'll take out of this game. We talked about yesterday playing a very simple game plan, trying to get some confidence and feel the ice. I thought there was a pivotal moment in this game when she sat in the hack and said it looked like a lot of ice, and I almost changed it, but she didn't, and she made a wonderful hit and roll on that shot. That's another reinforcement to her that the broom is in the right spot. She has to trust her own self when she sits in the hack and takes ice. And some great numbers from her today.
Thanks. Good throw. That was safe anyway.
Alberta has the afternoon off, and then it's
quiet for firm, wasn't it?
Andrea Crawford, New Brunswick tonight for Laura Walker and Team Alberta.
I thought you threw it right at it too. But
yeah.
I don't mind taking one.
I don't mind taking one.
Yeah, me too.
Good.
You like it? Yeah.
And for Team Quebec, their only game of the day, they're back in action tomorrow morning versus Team Canada.
So the decision by Quebec is to take one.
Blank. Well, whatever.
Well, they were going to blank. They talked about taking one. If you take one, it means that you're getting a couple of more guards up there, and maybe you'll change the momentum. But now they've decided to blank.
So through the house, as Verreault will put it through. And an uphill battle as Alberta cruising here in Moose Jaw.
Hi, I'm Robin Silvernagel, skip with Team Saskatchewan. We're here at the Scotties and it's Sandra Schmirler Day. Please pick up those phones and donate to help babies in crisis.
And we'll see Robin and her teammates, the feature matchup on TSN this afternoon. And just a reminder, Sandra Schmirler Day all day here on TSN, helping babies that need it, babies in crisis across Canada. The number, the website, you can get involved at home if you choose to. So a dominant performance from Team Alberta versus Quebec, a 7-2 advantage. Kathy brings us to the game story.
Well, there's a lovely shot by Quebec in the fourth. Now, I mean, going through that port, we showed that as a key shot, but unfortunately, that's the kind of granite that she faced a lot this game, and the soft touch by Laura Walker and some great numbers really have made the difference in this game.
The game story brought to you by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada. So Team Alberta in control over Team Quebec. We're going to move across the ice over to Sheet A, and a close one between Nunavut and Team Manitoba. Carrie Anderson actually had a 3-0 advantage in this game. Full credit to
I like it.
Lori Eddy and her team out of the Iqaluit Curling Club, battling back. And a steal of 1 in the previous end. So they have a 1-point lead. They're throwing the yellow stones. Carrie Anderson throwing the red stones. Anderson with hammer, and right now it looks like they are shot stone. Second shot, not sure, Kathy. I'll digress to you on that.
Well, I
think it is shot stone for Manitoba.
I think it is too. I thought that I saw Carrie tap the red stone, but she had to make a play on a shot stone and roll under. I'm just looking into the numbers, and only at third position is Manitoba trailing, excuse me, with Val at 77%, Sadie at 80, but that's not even a plus. Carrie's at 79, her opponent at 68. The front end for Manitoba is much stronger. It's just been timing of shots, it seems to be, that's been the story of this game.
So skip stones here at 8, the first of Lori Eddy. The 48-year-old skip that lives in Dundas, Ontario, the import on this team, and she'll hit that on the nose. Her last Scotties, 1997 in Vancouver, and a silver medal playing with Allison Goring that year, and she is back, and she is giving Manitoba a game this morning.
Well, lovely shot just there. Great brushing to get it by.
A little tight.
Yeah. Carrie can probably see just that little bit more of it.
Yeah. Well, then you can try your hit and roll. All right, Aaron.
And this young lady's been knocking on the door at the Scotties. That silver medal as team wildcard back in 2018 in Penticton. Pretty good record in Grand Prairie, 7-6 record, and then lost the wildcard play-in game as well in Sydney last year, which is always a tough blow to lose that play-in game in the wildcard.
Now, she was very emotional winning Manitoba because she's come to the Scotties as wildcard in the past.
Line only. Whoa. Little tap. Whoa. That's coming down.
Hey, just make sure you're to it.
11-5.
And behind the corner, now that is shot stone.
Great shot, Aaron.
Okay, do you think I'm kicking out 11-5? Yeah. Like, I feel like I'm kicking out so slow, and then I'm extending.
Well, there's the numbers that we talked about, or the edge, the plus, if you will, if you're 5% or better, goes to Carrie Anderson. But again, it's the timing. Carrie, we saw in that last end, slid a little bit deep, and so that's the advantage on the board for Nunavut.
Player comparisons are brought to you by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada.
Yes! Whoa!
Just socket around that. So we need full 8, a hair of the...
So that stone is buried. So for Lori going around the guard, you saw her numbers were 33% on draws, but she doesn't particularly care about that. It's the timing of making this one that makes the difference. And you can see the numbers on the clock. That's a little bit tight for the Nunavut team.
Lots of room. I think it's
Whoa, then.
With 2 full ends to go.
Whoa, then.
No.
You get your 38 minutes thinking time and 2 90-second timeouts.
No, it's running.
Yep. Yeah, you're by.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Can't go, can't go.
And all on its own the entire way, and it will settle.
Okay.
Back hearts. And it looks like handshakes and an early finish on sheet C. Jennifer Jones, team wildcard. A 10-1 win over Team Yukon. So they're on the board here in Moose Jaw. As Team Jennifer Jones won it all here back in 2015.
Like 11-5, yeah, they just.
And that was the year they actually beat Val Sweeting, who is the third on this Manitoba team this time around, holding the broom for Carrie Anderson.
So similar spot for Carrie that she just threw. Can definitely see more of it than she did on her first.
And a chance to get the lead back. Final stone here in 8. Carrie Anderson. Big scrub from her front end and a little wick. Did that actually wick Kathy or get by? And the
I
shooter,
don't know.
Is it going to stick around? And it won't. Wow. So just a single.
Wow.
And some frustration on that shot. We'll get a look after the break as we're all tied up at 4.
Curling now. Does it need to curl?
Welcome back
Yeah,
to
it's gotta-
Mosaic Place.
Yep.
Excited this year, Scotties Tournament of Hearts. And Team Nunavut in a battle with Manitoba. As Carrie Anderson, obviously the favorite coming into this game. Not so fast, says Lori Eddy, as they are tied up at 4 with play underway here in 9. Nunavut with hammer throwing the yellow stones. Lead stones for Team Nunavut, Caitlin McDonald, who is making her Scotties debut 6 times at the Canadian Juniors, but what an opportunity now in her first Scotties.
Top 8, yep. Line's really good. Go! Hard!
Well, an opportunity here to lie too after Brianne Mayer slid in on her first, and that allowed the removal of the stone. Very nice.
Great shot. Good sweep, guys.
You like that?
I think so.
10?
Got it. Weight's good. Weight's nice.
And this young lady winning a Scotties title with Jennifer Jones and Penticton back in 2018.
Whoa! Whoa!
Shannon Burchard. Little double, gets yellow moving. Will it spin enough? And it looks like
Very
it
nice.
will, so a great shot from Burchard.
You want to try that?
That's a good shot
Or
from
just
Shannon.
this?
Not only does she bite the top of the house,
I don't hate that.
and that's why Lori knows
I like
that
that. Let's get
for
rid of this.
Manitoba, they want to make sure that
Firm.
something happens this end.
She wants to stick
Want
around.
to have some guards up front. Love to force Lori Eddy
Yeah,
or
firm.
steal, but do not want a blank.
We're rolling out.
And so by playing the stone in the house, you create that opportunity. So this is the double peel attempt.
Yep.
And Allison in her second Scotties, as she played in Sydney last year for Nunavut, a 1-6 record with Jennifer
Try to
Blaney.
hit it high side. Go, 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 go. Roll it. Okay, good enough.
Throw a high line.
Even higher so we don't leave a gimme double.
Hey there, Daddy, come here. Yeah.
Let's check in on Newfoundland Labrador taking on Team Ontario. And again, Rachel Homan up by 4 and applying the pressure here in the 8th end.
Well, she is lying 3. The decision here is to try to make the double.
Whoa! Yeah! Yeah! Whoa!
On and off for Erica Curtis.
Nice.
And gets them both moving, and they both go. And is it 1 or 2?
It looks like just 1.
Yeah, just the single. So Erica Curtis out of the Remax Center, St. John's Curling Club in Newfoundland, Labrador, trying to stay alive, down by 3 to the 3-time Scotties champs.
And for Allison, another double attempt to clear those 2 front stones off.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Whoa, whoa. Ah. Okay.
Up for it. Well, mine have been coming off the bank here, so.
Remembering Val saying it's coming off the bank as a left-handed thrower. This is her in turn, and so this will curl more than a right-hander's out turn, and that's probably why Carrie's electing to play out this way to the forefoot.
Good. Line's really good. Room. All you, room ready.
Lots of line.
Val herself has a skiff, 2-time silver medalist at the Scotties, oh so close.
Gotta finish. Gotta finish.
And that devastating wildcard game lost last year with Carrie Anderson. Mayor Burchard, a big scrub, trying to drag it all they can.
Trying to get the finish, Brian. It wasn't even as much the weight as the fact that Val had said it came off the wall earlier. That did not have a big hook at all.
I like a 10.
Yeah.
Maybe even 11.
Okay.
11.
Lori calling that lower weight to get that bit of motion so that she's able to hit and roll underneath.
Little up. Line's tight.
Yep. Yep.
Hard.
Whoa. Whoa.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh, yeah, it was 10.
Sadie Pinkson.
I did. I just didn't realize it was a 10.
Oh,
Carrie's trying to encourage it.
I thought it was like just a little up from board. I'm like, oh, that's okay.
Sadie also in her second Scotties, also was in Sydney in 2019 with Jennifer Blaney as well as the lead.
So same shot for Val. Try to get underneath.
Got it. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Line's good. Close. Yep. Wait only.
Whoa, wait only.
Line's good.
The added by Val is that in the release, in case her timing splits,
Always Brianne.
it's not going to be a true read.
14-3. Whoa. No, no, no.
Whoa, then.
Brianne and Shannon, 2 former skips as well, and have done a phenomenal job now as front-end players with the brushing and, of course, judging those stones and walking them in.
You know what, one of the best comments they made, I talked to both of them at the Canada Cup and said, how have you guys adapted? Because that's such a big change. And Shannon said that when they made the decision to play front end for Carrie, both of them went out and researched who they felt the best second and leads had been, and they studied film of how they played, what they did, what extra things did they do so that they could emulate them and find ways to be better.
Yes! 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 Whoa. Whoa. No.
And just enough to remove the red stone for Sadie Pinkson.
But too much. Good judge.
Nice throw, just a little bit more weight than she wanted, I think.
Yeah. No, all good.
And some youngsters too. Caitlin, the lead, just 21 years of age. You see Sadie, 20.
We might give up 2.
What do you guys like?
Nose.
She might hit it. If you think she'll hit it, then I think we hit. Yeah. But if you think she'll draw, I think we need to beat her there.
Yeah.
And that is the challenge. What will your opponent do?
I'm not sure what she'll do, so it's hard to say. I think we nose for now.
Okay.
All day long. Yeah. Sandra Schmerler Day here on TSN. The number and the website, they're on your screen.
So when you play teams over and over again, you have a pretty good idea of their tactics. If they thought for a minute that Lori is going to play the draw on her next shot, Carrie would be playing the draw on this one to beat her to the forefoot. But if she thinks if she hits out in the open and Lori might chase, then she wants to hit because of that biter at the top. If she's lying to, their objective was to force this end, and this shot helps this, but you don't want to be forced into giving up 2 if Lori elects to go around and makes a good draw.
Clean, clean. Go with your 10. Clean, clean, yep. Yep.
Skip Stones here at 9.
Hard. Hard. Yep.
Good drag there from Burchard. Nose hit for
Doesn't work very
Anderson.
good that way.
So Carrie talked about a 2-part release last end, that she didn't feel like she was throwing normal. She was extending and adding, but watch her back foot go up as well. That is not difficult.
But she's already let the rock go, right?
Oh, there's nothing wrong with it, but it's just one of the things that
Like
she
a
said to
10 at
Val
that
that I
ice?
found interesting is she said, I've got a 2-part release right now. I'm sliding
flip under.
and then extending. And when you extend, it's harder to find draw weight. There's more odds that you're going to either point the stone or throw it softer. So she's got just some things in her delivery that don't feel as comfortable as they normally have.
A little less weight.
So they played the odds that she would hit, and she is.
Clean. Whoa. Just clean,
No.
just clean.
No! No!
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
No, 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 no!
No, no.
No, no, no.
And
Yeah,
just
fine.
didn't get the curl she wanted. Maybe a
got
little
it.
too much weight.
It looked up. I got it 11-8. So
Little up?
Just verifying with her team.
touch up. Maybe I didn't catch it. I got an 11-8, but I think it was up. Okay.
And it looks like a lot of ice to me, so I should have maybe.
So yeah, they talk about that. Sadie, by the way, Kathy, we saw at the Canadian Juniors
We
as
did.
well. As young lady, just 20, had a lot of good experience there. 8 times at the Canadian Juniors, recently in Langley, BC.
For Carrie, an opportunity here. Already lying 1. So mission is going to be accomplished if she's in the paint to force her opponent. But if she can make a good one, there's also the opportunity to steal.
Line's okay. Yep. Line's wait only. Wait
It's going to call it the Manitoba Swan now. It could be a new move, minus the tuck, sort of the Swan.
guys.
We got it all.
Hands rock. Make it good. Make it good. Full 4. Hard. 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 Gotta go.
Shannon Burchard, Brianne Mayer.
Finish. Gotta finish it. Right here.
They've had trouble finishing it in that spot, but this one bends, and that's pretty good.
Very
4 foot,
nice.
and they lie too.
15-5.
15?
And they carry that pretty far.
Like
And
that?
again, we deal with that stagger in the front. We talk about this great ice that Dave Merklinger and Greg Owasco have given the curlers. There's not a lot of room between those 2 yellow stones. There's no way to get to the 4 foot through that hole unless you just graze 1 yellow stone. And so she's going to come down to the face of that stone. Even if she gives up 1, she'll have hammer coming home.
Just even a hair more, yeah.
So trying to tap it back enough to be shot.
Line's nice.
Big ones.
Yep.
Final stone here in 9, facing to Lori
Yes,
Eddy.
hard. Really hard. Never off it. Hard.
Trying to take a lead going into 10.
Hard, guys. Yep. Keep it going. Yep.
As the yellow guard is coming up, and that is too light, and that is a tough break for Lori Eddy, who's been so strong all game in pushing Manitoba, but that is a steal of 2 for Carrie Anderson, who has the lead coming home in 10 here at the Scotties in Moose Jaw. Welcome back to Moose Jaw. It is our first morning draw at this year's Scotties on TSN.
She added a bit.
Yes, Kathy, just one morning so far.
I know.
A lot of work to come here.
Feels like it's been a week. With you,
Ryan Mudrick, Kathy Gauthier with you. Glad you're with us, wherever you're watching.
Top 4.
As Team Manitoba and Team Nunavut. Pretty close game, but that steal of 2 in 9 certainly stands out as Lori Eddy missing with her final draw. And that one stings Kathy coming home.
It does. You know, just a little bit light. It wasn't just that she ticked the guard. Even if she hadn't ticked the guard, she wasn't close to tapping it back. She was trying to throw enough weight to move the stone back. So a bit of a miscue by Lori. And one of the things that we've noticed this morning is that often the morning draws, because they clear the building out, it's colder, the ice often it runs a little bit harder. These times are the same as we saw yesterday afternoon and last night, so that's amazing for the players. When you learn draw weight, you're going to know it all day. And same thing, if you struggle with draw weight, you'll probably struggle all day because it remains consistent.
How about a Bruce Lonis? Bruce Lonis.
Now, the Bruce Lonis reference that Lori's making, of course, is that year that Mark Dacey won the Brier and went around stones that were in the 4 foot and buried behind, which she now has 2 that Carrie can't hit.
And I'm sure our former colleague and buddy Dave Nedwin is really loving this walk down memory lane.
Shout out to you, David.
It was Dacey knocking off the Fab Furby 4 that year at a massive upset. I was in the building for that, covering it, Kathy, as a reporter many moons ago in Saskatoon, and that was something else. Handshakes, as it was our feature to begin, and it is a final 8-3 for Team Alberta. So Laura Walker out of the Saville Community Sports Center improving to 2-0 in her rookie campaign here on the national stage.
A very strong start for that team, not only with the wins, but in how they've come about those wins, playing very well.
Yeah, good shot. I have no time to think, so I'm just, I don't know.
And the no time to think reference is there is 1 minute and 25 seconds left on the clock for Nunavut. And that is about right, given that they went into the 9th with 4. They also have 2 timeouts, though. You can see the 1 behind Brienne.
I think we play the guard, eh?
There it is, and that is not unexpected for Lori. Lots of rocks in play, having a really great game, and not used to playing with this team on a regular basis. So they're learning as they go and don't want to make mistakes. Lots of discussion up and down, and all of that consumes your clock.
Halfway tight. Tight.
Yeah. There
Almost. We could be to ours.
Val's rock.
Just tight.
No.
I think we're to ours, almost. I think it's just
15-7. No.
We will see.
Oh, you're right.
It's
yeah.
That works.
And it's also a final over on sheet D, as Newfoundland Labrador falling to Team Ontario, Rachel Homan. Now a perfect 2-0 as well, as she chases Scotties title number 4 all time.
Whoa! Whoa! That's nice. Not a girl.
Very nice. Well, Carrie has to start being a little bit concerned by the number of yellow stones in play. You don't mind giving up 2. That's the tie.
And we can double the
back. Here?
And that's what's dictating this call. If you throw a guard that's even perfect on the center line, they run that yellow stone back. That's 3. And so for Val, we'll look to remove it and to roll in.
Now, so that hit from Allison Griffin really changing the dynamic of this 10th end. Oh man, and that's picked right out of Val Sweeting's hand. It has been that kind of morning for Team Manitoba.
I think it's a hog line violation. When the red lights go on between the hog lines, you pull it off.
Okay, stop their clock. Stop their clock. Add about 10 seconds.
So watch
Can we-
Val's release. So clearly her fingers touched.
Okay. Fine. 10 seconds added onto their clock. Yeah.
I think she was asking.
Okay, back line. Yeah, you're right, you're right. Did I clean it?
You might feel better if it was a pick as a player.
Yeah, it's, you heard Val say bad timing.
Wow.
And huge opportunity here for Nunavut.
Well,
Big chance.
we're on the front,
Sadie
so I'm just trying to
Pinkson.
save it. We're on the front, so I'm just trying to save it. Yeah.
And she's talking about saving her
Okay,
shooter, and they're giving opportunities back and forth here in this 10th end.
Okay.
That could have been a big time momentum
What's that?
in favor of Nunavut if she makes that shot.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I don't know what they're talking about.
You like that? Okay.
Carrie asked that time be given back to
They're
Nunavut
just,
because when
putting
the
time back on their
rock
clock.
was kicked in,
But they didn't run it for her last shot, so. Because she was at 107.
I see the out turn.
So she didn't run it for the last
shot.
so when Carrie went up to
Wait, do you
ask
like
the team what went wrong,
negative A.
she gives up the house, and so the clock starts going for Lori Eddy and her team. The challenge was that for Lori was pausing because she wasn't sure if Manitoba was going to ask to have the rock checked, and so Carrie said, you know, in fairness, that time should go back. So the official had just come out to say that the next time Nunavut was going to throw, their clock wasn't going to move to make up for that time, but Carrie pointed out they were at 107 before they threw. These are all these other things that you're always having to keep track of when you're out there on the ice.
Val Sweeting, what a comeback. She parks the previous miss. Big smile from Val as she nuts that shot. And that was much needed. Manitoba lies to.
Atta girl. Sorry about my first one. I
Okay.
knew.
Hey, we both had one of those.
I knew when I let it go, I was close.
Just the extra.
And you know what? Good on Carrie, too, to talk to Kevin Glessing, one of the game umpires. And it's nice sportsmanship there from Team Manitoba.
Well, an interesting comment. We haven't been following this game closely. We heard Carrie say I had one of those too. So clearly a hogline violation for Carrie Anderson as well.
No, I just sit.
That's something we always talk about, arena ice. It's so fast underfoot, you're at the hog line before you know what happened. But these are teams that are on the arena ice on a regular basis. Trying to verify if that rock is in play or out.
I think, do we just stick here? Or just play normal? Rip it?
Rip it, because then if she goes here, you'd have to make her long.
Yeah. Normal.
All right, so she does that. We're going to call timeout just to give us time. We don't need anybody.
We have lots of time.
Yeah. I thought,
So 58 seconds is plenty for Lori Eddy because she has the timeouts to stop the clock, and she can use that to not only make the decision, but to make her way to the hack.
Clean, yep, 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 yep. Clean, clean. Good.
Carrie Anderson applies the hit. And Kathy, worth mentioning to our viewers too, the clock only starts as soon as you hit the back tee line, release it at the hog line, the clock is done.
It
so
stops.
You're not penalized per se if you're playing more of a hitting game.
No, not at all.
Or a drawing game.
Good, 8-1.
8-1. Record was up.
on time?
Okay.
What do you think?
Sure.
I'll see what it looks like when I get down there.
So Lori looking to freeze on top
to
of
it.
the stone that is shot belonging to Manitoba, and the back 8 foot sit right on top.
So just freeze to the back. Yeah, the one on your side. So how does that ice look? It looks like max to me too. A little less. Yeah, I agree. Okay.
Such a crazy end. I mean, what a turnaround. So Val, the hog line violation, if Sadie can make that hit on that stone and not wreck up front, what a different dynamic to this 10th end for Nunavut. That is a tough one for this team.
Well, all is not lost. If Laurie's able to freeze this perfectly, Carrie's going to have to throw really big up weight. Any jam at all presents an opportunity for two in the tie, but needs to freeze this right on.
Yep, that hard.
Has to be perfect. Lorietti.
Right here, right to here, right to here. Gotta
Her
go.
first here in 10.
Yep. All the way, all the way.
Far as it goes, far as it goes, far as it goes. Good sweep.
Okay, nice throw.
And that is wide open
Good
for
sweep.
Carrie Anderson.
Nice brush.
Needs to make it go away.
Okay. Silly. Well,
You threw it really well.
yeah, just I'm so hesitant that I'm.
Hey guys. Right.
Team Nunavut back in action tonight versus Team Saskatchewan at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And the only game of the day for Team Manitoba, they're back tomorrow morning versus Northern Ontario.
Yeah.
It's been quite the game for Team Manitoba.
Hard. Yep.
It has been a battle. Final stone.
Clean.
Carrie Anderson here in 10. Bang the yellow, away it goes. Avoid the jam, and that'll do it.
Game. Good luck. Good game. Good luck. Game.
A win is a win, Kathy. It doesn't matter if it's pretty or not. They get the job done. A 6-4 victory over Team Nunavut. Little wave to family and friends in the crowd. And a reminder, all day long on TSN, Sandra Schmerler Day, the great champion from Bigger, Saskatchewan. We lost her at 36 years of age, but her legacy remains, raising money for babies in crisis.
The Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by OK Tire and BKT Tires. The Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of curling Canada. By Scotties, Canada's #1 tissue. And by Home Hardware. Here's how.
Good morning, curling lovers. I'm Marianne Arsenault from Team Nova Scotia. Please call into the Sandra Schmerler Foundation telethon today. Help babies in crisis. Our whole team is here ready to take your call.
Great job, Marianne. 5-time Scotties champion, helping out a great cause. Sandra Schmerler Day here on TSN. And we're with you all day long, helping babies in crisis. It's been a great morning draw. Our first year at the Scotties. Your updated standings now. Round robin play, Pool A and Pool B. And so far, a few teams still perfect. Alberta, Manitoba, and Ontario at 2-0. Just a reminder, this afternoon, Robin Silvernagel, Team Saskatchewan, host province, will take on the defending champ, Chelsea Carey, and make a note TSN 4 and 5 at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Vic Rauter, Russ Howard, Kathy Gauthier will have you covered this afternoon. It is the Scotties on TSN. Couple rookie skips going head-to-head in our feature earlier today as Team Alberta improving to 2-0. Thanks for watching our Scotties coverage. We'll see you this afternoon in Moose Jaw.